Hi Taurus, it's Power Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Taurus, this is what are their true intentions in love? Yes, it is. And it's about you and your person, whoever you are kind of, thinking about or whoever you're with, right? And I already pulled a few oracle cards here. And we have the card of the wings, which talks about somebody kind of, wandering. Maybe somebody has a wandering eye, because with wings you can kind of fly away. Wishes and ambition. Somebody is wishing for somebody here. And whoever that person is like fun to be with the toad. The toad talks about joy. It does. Let's see what the toad says here. It says joy, humor, and the grotesque. So, they're saying grotesque because this toad looks gross, right? Which is kind of interesting, but grotesque in a beautiful way. All animals are beautiful. Yeah. But I feel like you have a wish here, and that wish, it makes you really happy. The community card is here. It talks about exile, like leaving, right? But it talks about helping other people, like helping each other. Maybe you want to leave a situation, or maybe your person wants to leave to kind of work together with you, because this is kind of a kindred relationship where two people have fun with each other. That's what this reading is already about. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. And the Seven of Wands, how you're seeing yourself, you're not having fun right now, Taurus, right? You're overwhelmed. Maybe you're like protecting yourself or standing your ground, or kind of, protecting your honor, maybe. And your person here is unhappy. So this means that you guys are not together, most likely. But that person, whoever this person is, you know that they bring you joy. This is joy and humor. Or maybe they're funny, right? And this community card talks about it can be a breakup, and maybe in order for two people to get together who kind of really take care of each other's needs. That's really what that is. So we're going to use this deck here today, and this is the Housewife's deck. And it's okay, Taurus, if you didn't clean the house, because, only if you're a housewife you should clean the house, because your husband's away or your wife is away at work, working hard to bring all the money. So at least do that part, okay? And it can be a lot of work. It can. So nobody's saying it's not. Okay, that's so ridiculous how some people, yeah, it can be really a lot of work, right? And especially if you got kids there at home, right? So let's see what we got. Let's look at your recent past energy, Taurus. It is the Judgment card. All right, so you could have been worried about harsh criticism right here. It's really kind of what that is in the recent past, because she's worried about her weight, and, she's looking down at the pink scale. Everything was pink, or, avocado green way back in the day, kind of. For a lot of these appliances, but because this is the Housewife's deck, in case you guys don't know, and it's fun, and it does talk about love, so we don't have to be married, right? Or a housewife. But the point about judgment is that this is you. You feel like you're being judged on some level. The Empress is your current energy. This is somebody's wife. That's what this is. This lady is a really nice lady, and she is, holding up her recipes for success. She's, somebody who is an Empress, and that's how the Empress is, somebody who's kind of successful here. This is somebody who is nurturing. You might be married, Taurus, it's a possibility, or your person is, or maybe they're just nurturing and kind of productive. But you're right now in the past, you were worried about harsh judgment. The Death card is your challenge. You want the Hierophant. Wow, these are all major arcanas. Taurus, OMG. So, you're hoping for a harsh truth, maybe. So nobody wants a harsh truth. Maybe you want somebody else to break up, because why would you want a harsh truth for your own situation? I mean, I don't. I mean, I do want to know what's going on, but if it's a harsh truth, I kind of already know. Right? Let's look at the doubt or fear of the Sun card. Okay, you have 5 major arcana. Your person is the Knight of Pentacles, or they have the Knight of Pentacles. The Lover's card. These have been wow. The Hermit here, maybe they're Virgo, maybe they're Gemini, OMG. What they want is the Seven of Wands. Nobody wants it. You're seeing yourself here as the Seven of Wands. And this could be somebody who is defending their honor. This could be somebody really challenged here. This is what they want, though. They feel like they're kind of like pressured, and they don't have enough tools or something like that from this deck, the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe they don't feel like they have enough resources or something like that. The Five of Swords is what they're afraid of. This is limitations or reality sometimes. OMG. Your person might be in a situation where maybe they need to accept their reality, something like that. Like if they don't leave, or maybe, I just feel like this is third party energy, but it may not be, but they might have to just like accept some reality in order to make something else work, right, in their life. So let's get into the reading to find out. Judgment is your recent past energy, Taurus. And it's showing up here with the Ten of Swords reversed. So, you know, the Ten of Swords is about ruin and disaster. It really is. In this deck, in every deck, I feel like. But let's see. Let's look at the Ten of Swords and see what they have to say here. Ruin, disaster, great misfortune. This is you in the recent past. You could have thought they were judging you. Maybe you thought that they need to make a decision here. Maybe you did. Or maybe you felt like you were in ruin and misfortune about a judgment you made, a decision. It talks about assessment and acceptance and harsh criticism. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I feel like in the past you accepted there was some kind of ruin between you and your person. Yeah. And maybe you felt some harsh criticism from them. The Empress is your current energy here. And this is somebody who is nurturing here and kind of productive and things like that. It can be somebody's mother for sure. And let's see, the Knight of Swords. This is your current energy. So this is the nurturing mother here who is kind of productive here. And the Knight of Swords, the bad boy, together. Maybe you feel like this is your relationship with this person. Somebody's the bad boy doesn't mean that they're, you know, committing crimes. It means that, you know, maybe a lot of people fall in love with them, something like that, because that's kind of what that card's about. And let's see what the Empress can kind of... It's right in the middle. It's like the number 4, I believe. I mean, in the beginning. Motherhood, poise, nurturing. Maybe you feel like a bad boy. I feel like you're poised to be with somebody here. Yeah, the Wings card. Wandering. And ambition and wishes. You're poised to be like you're ready. You're seeing yourself as super overwhelmed. Maybe honoring yourself, kind of. Or sticking up for yourself. I feel like you're ready to be with this person. This is your current energy. I'm not sure who the Knight of Swords. It could be you, but it could be them. And they might be a mother, too. Let's get another card. OMG, Taurus, to see why that's there. And we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak, typically. This could be you wanting to slice somebody out of your life, kind of. It's a cake. Yeah, let's look at that energy. OMG. See what we got for the Three of Swords. Conflicts, opposing views, and impartiality. Oh, no. Relationship trouble, sorry. Love triangle and infidelity. Well, I've been saying there's a third party here. Yeah, I did. Infidelity. Somebody's a bad boy here. Maybe somebody's worried somebody's a bad boy, but I feel like somebody is a bad boy here. This is a third party where somebody is seen as a bad boy or a bad girl, kind of. Or worried here that maybe somebody's, because this card talks about somebody being worried that somebody's going to kind of impregnate somebody. And that's kind of just an example. Or somebody's going to come to town and cause some problems. Yeah, you feel like somebody here, things don't taste as sweet as they used to. This is your energy right now about this person. The Empress, let's see what they say about her. I feel like did I look at that? Maybe I did. Motherhood, yeah, poise and nurturing. I feel like you're poised to be with somebody here. Somebody where things were sweeter before. I feel like they're with somebody else. That's why they're not as sweet now. That's why they're not as, right? Because the Death card is your challenge. Things aren't going well right now. And maybe they want to end it with you. Or maybe, you know, you think you have to end it with them. You could be poised to cut them out of your life. OMG, you could have felt like you were judged harshly in the past. Yeah, that's why you felt like you were like in ruins or disaster, something like that. You might feel ready to cut them out. I feel like they are your wish here. And this is somebody who makes you happy. Like funny. There's humor. The challenge is the death card. Let's get a card on the death card. OMG, you guys. Let's see what we have. The death card is with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is not you. This could be Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn could be your person. Taurus, this is you. Sorry. I go, this is not you. I thought I was reading for a water sign, or just I thought I was reading for somebody else for a quick second. So this is you in your own challenge. You think it's going to end, or you think you have to end it with them. I feel like you think you have to end it with them, maybe. You might feel like you have to end it with them, or they're ending it with you, maybe. You could be thinking it's time to end it with them. Exile. That's what this card talks about, the community card. You could be thinking you have to end it with them because it's like the right time. Like maybe you guys have opposing views on something. Opposing views could be another relationship. That can be a major opposing view. Six of Wands is going to be what you want. So here's harsh truths over here. And in the past, you felt like somebody was harshly judging you. You want... Six of Wands, you want a completion. OMG. I feel like you want an ending. Let's look at the Hierophant, which is a TV. But this can talk about harsh truths, right? Sometimes when we watch TV, you know, what's showing up is a harsh truth. Yeah, especially if you turn on the news, right? Although, a lot of it is a lie. Yeah, dude. You guys, if you guys watch my readings, you know that I'm on to them. And, you know, I wish that everybody else would be on to them because... Even if you know that they're not telling, you know, they're not being truthful about something, they're not being truthful about anything, you guys, anything. No. Health, medicine, violence, why they want this or why they're trying to implement this, it's all a big lie. So let's look at the Hierophant, and this is what you want or you're hoping for. You're hoping for an answer. Yeah, you're hoping for an answer. You could have felt the decision in the past was kind of like totally not in your favor. You're hoping for an answer. You're thinking of ending it with your person. Yeah, you are. You're thinking it's like kind of the time. You could be poised and ready to end it with them. And you do rule the Empress too, Taurus. Yeah, I got to give you your, you know, your kudos on that. You rule that card, which talks about, you know, beauty, love and beauty and earthly things and productivity. Yeah, like making things come true. And, you know, this is interesting. I don't know why there's so many cards here. Yeah, I put this here. Six of Wands. So you want a completion. I feel like you want an answer to whether or not you're going to end something. Yeah. And the Sun card is what you're fearing, right? And nobody really fears the Sun. Let's see what we have. Maybe you're doing with Leo. Well, let's have a look here. Happiness, clarity, and optimism. You're fearing... I feel like you're afraid you're not going to, like... I feel like you're optimistic, maybe. I feel like you could be fearing your clarity. You could be fearing here that, you know, I might come to a conclusion that I'm just going to cut this person off. Because you really love them and that's not what you want. OMG. Let's see here. These cards are a little bit deep. We'll see why you are fearing the Sun. Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're fearing clarity in a situation, maybe that you're never going to have the wish that you want. Because the wings talk about wishes and ambition. You're afraid you're never going to have this wish. It could simply be because you think you have to let them go. The Knight of Pentacles is their energy in the recent past with the Two of Cups. So, you know, this person, this is you. In the past, they were really in love with you. Two of Cups. There's no doubt here. In the past, they were in love with you. Two of Cups. And their current energy is the Lovers and the King of Swords. So they could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra for sure. Yeah, interesting. Especially it might even be Gemini for sure. Lovers with the King of Swords. This is their energy here. They're stubborn. The King of Swords is somebody who's stubborn kind of in this deck. And like whatever they say is kind of king. Like, look, I'm not going to barbecue any more food, okay? And when I get hungry, I'm shutting down this barbecue pit. That's really what it talks about. The Lovers card, you're in love with this person, and they're in love with you. This is their energy, right? The Lovers. And This person is romance, infatuation, and sex. You guys have good sex together. Yeah, you do. And I can say that because you do. And you have fun with them. OMG, right? This the best person to be with is the person you have good sex with and you have fun with, right? Unless they're, you know, a criminal or something like that, right? So let's see, and let's look at their, this is their current energy here. Let's see here, romance, sex, and passion, temperance. Maybe there's a Sagittarian here. I feel like they want, in their current energy, they're, you know, I feel like they're dealing with a situation that has sorrow, and with joy they find joy with you. This is about, this temperance card showing with joy and sorrow. This is about balance. They're making a decision. They're trying to make a balanced decision. I feel like they're in a situation that's not that happy. This is how they see themselves. Four of Cups. Unhappy. The challenge for them is the Hermit. And, you know, this lady, this really beautiful lady here, you know, she's got her kind of bleached blonde hair. And in those days, most women bleached it. Maybe not. She got blue eyes. Maybe that's her natural hair. But long story short, this lady here is, you know, she's sitting there with her different soaps. She's trying to get rid of the age spots. This is hilarious, right? Because that's what they used to try to do back in the day. You know, they didn't have any real beauty products. No, they didn't. Or they were really kind of, you know, lousy. But the Hermit is soul searching, and she's taking a bath here while she soul searches. This is your person's challenge. Maybe they're Virgo, because the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, that's you typically, but it could be a Virgo. The Four of Cups. Your person's challenge is to, like, know when enough is enough, or when to reject something. This is their challenge. I feel like they don't know if they should let you go or let their situation go. I feel like they were definitely in love with you in the past. I feel like they were. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Currently, they're trying to make a decision here, or they could just be stubborn. But the King of Swords typically talks about decisions. I feel like it's to bring balance into their life. And their challenge here is a decision like when to give up. I feel like how much sorrow are they going to take here? You're the one that brings them joy, Taurus. How much sorrow they're going to take here. Let's continue with the other deck, because this reading is very, it just is very, you know, very. Let's see, the challenge for them is the Knight of Wands. I feel like it's to give up on their situation. This lady's giving up. She's not going to drink anymore. She knows when she's had enough. She's rejecting the next drink, because these are the cups, right? But this is indulging and knowing when to stop. But, you know, the Four of Cups is how your person sees themselves over here as unhappy. And down here in the challenge, they're soul searching on when to give up on their situation. I feel like that's it. Let's look at the King of Swords real quick here. I want to see what else it has to say. And it talks about stubborn, judgmental, and blunt. So this is their current energy. They could be stubborn, right? Maybe they are. Maybe they're judgmental, maybe they're blunt. But their energy here is about, I feel like they're stubborn. They want to be with you, but I feel like they're stubborn. Like they're not, like they don't know if they want to give up their own situation, but I feel like they're holding on to something that's unhappy. They're stubborn. They could be holding on to a family. This community card talks about family instead of exiling it, leaving. Their ambition is really to be with you with the Wings card. Let's see what they want, the Seven of Wands. Let's see what they are desiring. Four of Swords. I feel like they just want to, like, finish the job here. Like, make up their mind, finish the job, come to you. I feel like that's it. And let's look at the Seven of Wands here, there, which is how you are seeing yourself. Wow. So, you know, in this deck, the Seven of Wands, it speaks to somebody wanting to kind of do a job, but they don't have enough challenges, fighting back, crises. They want to fight back. And that's how you're seeing yourself, like defending your honor or fighting back, Taurus, right? You're fighting back because you want them, and they're like resisting you because they want to stay in this funky situation, it looks like. But here, This is what they want now. They want courage. They want to fight back. They want to fight back. They're in a crisis. They're challenged here, but I feel like it's to heal with you. I feel like here they are in the hermit mode. I mean, they might be Virgo, but their challenge here is to figure something out, like to meditate and to kind of really go deep here, right, about it. I feel like your person wants to fight back in the situation they are in. Like, this is like not good for me. I need to get out. Let's see what else they're hoping for, you know, and the Page of Swords. And maybe they're hoping you're going to fight back and say, hey, don't let me go. I'm the right one. It could be like that. It could be kind of dysfunctional situation. They happen. Your person wants to figure out the situation. Page of Swords. Maybe they want you to show interest and fight back. They could. OMG. The Five of Swords is what they're fearing. They could be fearing that, you know, or doubting that, you know, this has to do with limitations and reality. What I'm getting in this reading is that your person kind of lives in this little, I feel like they're in some relationship where they don't have to like really kind of do much. They just have to maybe, you know, be there kind of, but maybe they don't have to do much. Like they don't have to work hard. They don't have to go get a job, or, you know, maybe the other person does more than them. And they could be kind of realizing here their fear, their doubt that maybe, you know, I feel like your person is realizing here that like their reality. Like, I'm in the wrong relationship. I want to be with Taurus. The Justice card, they could be fearing a divorce. Three of Swords, they could be fearing here that maybe, you know, maybe they're afraid you won't get a divorce, maybe. But they could be afraid here that they're not going to get their justice with you. I feel like they're afraid of some type of divorce for some of you guys, Taurus, because you do rule the Hierophant, and, you know, maybe they're married. It could be, you know, we kind of have to look at all these. Your person is afraid here that they can't get something done here. That's what the Five of Swords is. Like, I don't have enough time. I realize I have limitations. They could be also, your person could be knowing here that maybe they need to leave their situation because they can't have like two situations. We're going to go to the extended. I really want to see it. We're going to see the underlying energies, Taurus, how they feel about you, how they are seeing the situation, what's most fundamental to them or important, actions they're going to take, what they hide or what you don't know, and their true intentions. Thank you so much here. For me, this reading is about two people who want to be together, but there's a problem here, and it's really to kind of figure out the problem. Yeah, there could be a lack of communication here, and I feel like your person is in some other situation that they know doesn't work for them. Thank you so much. You're all super affordable. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.